Okay, what I'm working on today is trying to slide my 38-inch corn head into 36-inch. I'd never done it. I've never seen it done. I know it's possible. I just didn't know what all it would take, so I just figured, well, maybe somebody else has never done it either, and maybe this can save people a little bit of, I don't know, if they're hesitant to try it on their own, it's not that big a deal. So you start off by just taking off all the tin, and then you go ahead and take out all these bolts up here. There's one here. This is what them center snoots they clamp onto up in here. Take that off, and this bolt, and then you go ahead and come underneath and loosen these and loosen these. Don't take them off, just loosen them. And what I did, I also took off this stuff in the middle. This is just sitting here for show now. So you take off them. And what I did is I just hooked a come along onto the row unit and then tied off over onto a different one and started winching. And they got a series of holes in here. Here's where it was, and I moved it over 3 inches. And it's got a series of holes out here. So these heads are built for 36, 38, or 40 inches. Okay? So these outside rows got to be moved 3 inches because it was on 38s. The inside row's got to be moved 1 inch. Right now it's in the middle hole. There's, if you reach under here, or maybe you can see it. Yeah, you sure can see it. There's 3 holes. See them 3 holes? The middle hole is the 38. The outside hole is the 40, and then the inside hole is the 36. So we're gonna do the same with this. Take this off, take this side over here off, and then of course loosen these up down here, and just winch it over. Tighten everything back up, and put your tin on, and piece of cake. So later. Okay, so I got those off. This hole's kind of broke out. I don't know why. I don't think it'll hurt nothing being that way. But we just need to go underneath here and loosen up and loosen these up. Whoops. I figure I get in there for some reason. Just loosen them up a little bit. Don't be too much. You definitely don't want to take it off. And in the back too. Ooh, you're a bugger. This is where you guys use your impact wrench. Just loosen them up a little bit. There we go. That's loose. Okay. And then we'll get the winch set up here. Okay, I just hooked it over here on that chain guide. Probably not a very good spot to do it. And you probably don't want to get too crazy and winch real hard on it, but I'll just pull lightly here and this is hard to do with one hand, but how close are we now? I got a ways to go yet. Half a hole yet. Half a hole yet. So let's see here. Can we put this like that and see if we move any? You can watch it like that, I guess. Did we move it all? How's that with in relation to the, I'd say just a little bit more. Half a crank. Like that. How's that look? All right, that's good enough. We'll just even take the tension off. There we go. We'll just unhook that. There. Lined up. So, show you again here. We got the inside hole here is for 36. This is for 38, and that one's for 40. So, if you guys are on wide rows, and let's say you're on 36-inch rows, and you find a corn head you really like that's set on 38s or 40s, you can change it. Most people probably know that, but anyway, that's how you do that. We'll just put all the bolts back together and then work on the other side. So later. I guess one way that you can check your work is just go ahead and measure. Use a tape. If we can get it to stay on there. And this one says 37 inches. So I've moved this row unit, this is the center, one of the center ones. I've moved it over an inch, and I've moved that one over 3 inches. This one has yet to come over an inch, you know, so that'll make it 36, right where we want it. And that one's got to come in 3 inches. The 2 inches for the difference between 36 and 38, plus the inch that we moved this. So, okay, that's clear as mud, right? That's good enough. I'm pretty sure you guys should be able to figure it out from that. So, if you don't already know, later. One other thing I didn't mention is you gotta slide all the snoots together. They need to be slid together. They're too wide to fit now, so I gotta take all these bolts out, and I think you gotta slide it all the way together. I'm pretty sure. If it's different, I'll let you know, but that's what I'm gonna try. So that's it. Okay, one thing I should mention is it's not necessary to remove this outer snoot. You don't need to do it, because it is attached onto the unit up here with these 2 bolts. It's attached with this little brace rod here, and I don't know if you see up there. Not very good. Ah, there. Can you see those holes, those slotted holes? There you go. There's a bolt that goes through one of them slotted holes that holds it on the top of the corn head. So it's easy to get to if you crawl up in the head. And here's the bolt that we were talking about. It's right there, and it goes through them holes there, and you can adjust. See, there's the holes. You can just adjust it wherever you want it. So you really don't need to take that outside snoot off like I did. You just need to take that top bolt out. And lucky for me, this one over here is already missing that top bolt. So we can skip that step. We can just go ahead and loosen up our pieces under here. Take these top bolts out here, the one here, and that one there on the end, and pull it over. So later. And while I'm at it with the goof ups, it's not necessary to remove all of these tin pieces. You don't have to remove these bolts here or here. Just take this one out, the middle ones, that one's loose yet, and these two. 1, 2, like we did here. I left these in here, and I just removed this one and that one. We're going to pop this up, and then when I loosen this bolt over here and get to winching on it, I still got to loosen that one over there, so just wait. But when I get to winching on it, this will just like that, squeeze together. So you don't even need to take it off. Gotta hurry up, it's starting to rain. How close are we now? Oh, I got another. Here's where I gotta get. Right there, can't see it anyway, can you? There we go. Now you can see something. So yeah, I still gotta get here over to there yet. Just a little bit more. This one's sliding pretty good. Oh, now what do we get? Now we gotta bind. Oh, we gotta catch up with the snoot up here, I guess. Snoot's there. A little more. There, that's about enough, isn't it? Well, we'll measure it here. Oh shit, I gotta go another inch. Or half an inch. Is that right? That can't be right. How's that? That looks like that's too far. That is too far. Maybe I gotta loosen this tin up anyway. Like there. And up there, you see that hole's half hole off. Center of that to center of that is not quite 36. It's 36 the rest of the way, isn't it? 36. 36. According to this, I gotta go a 1/4 inch yet. I don't know why that's so off. I mean, that's it. That's all I got. Maybe that's what I gotta do. It's probably off that much just in. Maybe if I tighten up that bottom, it'll get to 36. So we'll just leave it there, I guess. I guess we'll just leave it like that. We'll call her good and just tighten her up. Yep, after I tightened these bolts down here, after I tightened all that up, it come out to get on 36 inch again, so good to go.